So setup wise for me, very, very good. A little bit less flex on that right hand side there with the knees there, but generally speaking, your posture that we discussed from the previous lesson, looking really good. You just stood to that golf ball really comfortably, really athletic, good to go. All the things you want to try and see in a good setup, you've got there. Nice arm hang, nice and relaxed, good width of stance, ball position, all the things you see the guys on TV. You can sort of mirror that over again. A lot of the people on TV, like, boom, he's in a good start position, okay? The problem you had initially, if we watch the sort of spacing, I suppose, between your knee and your club's almost, your hands are almost going a bit outside there. So if we watch the club here now, if I put a line just in front there, come here, right, like that. If your hands were to go back on line with the camera and the direction, you see the hands going back this way. But you can see as you go back, say your hands go through that red line, so you're kind of pushing your hands outwards while your lower half is going very much on the inside. So your knee is moving back and away a lot. Before that club's even gone back to sort of hip height, daylight's being sort of seen between the knees there, okay? A lot of leg movement, very lifty and very long. Elbows very high, left arm's almost vertical there, high over the top, likely to produce the angle you're going to see coming down now, over the top throw of that club, and that club now, as you can see, sort of coming through your neck area as it comes to the down, sort of through your ear, and just very, very steep. This one here now, as you go back, as you see your hands moving away now, they move back towards the camera, okay, really nicely. So the lower half of the body now working kind of more in sync together. You're just turning your shoulders there. Much more kind of in sync movement there now. No gap between your knees. No gap between your knees. Then a bit of gap, which you would expect anyway, but it's not too early. Top of the backswing. Left arm now across your shoulders, elbow down. Compare and contrast. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Very, very good. Coming back down now. Through the neck. Okay. Coming back down. Through your right shoulder. Really good. Coming back down now through your right forearm. Just a bit of a blur there, but if you get to that frame here, you will see that's basically your golf club there. Through your right forearm. Club coming back down more on the inside path here. Whereas this club now, nowhere near your right forearm. I mean, the club's going here somewhere well away from the body. Club's coming down now. If we put let's look at those two clubs there coming to impact. One's coming from the left side of the ball, one's coming from above the ball outside, yeah? That's a big old chop across. Your arms look higher there because they're coming way down here, chopping across. As you then go to the golf ball, okay, everything's swinging left. Whereas this one here, now you're swinging your arms more towards target. Good finish position, and then that ball, you can see I'm striking the ball on that screen and straight down the range out. Really, really nicely, buddy. Okay, so work on that takeaway. This again with all clubs. On short shots, obviously, the club's only going back there. You wouldn't expect to see any leg movement really at all. There will be some, but to you it'll feel there's absolutely none at all because you're used to moving your legs quite a lot, okay? So this is your sort of chippy and pitchy kind of swings if you're doing this here now. This will be a very short little chip shot kind of here. There's more to a pitch swing, and there's your full swing. Okay, so not really changing much in terms of the line there. You're swinging that golf club, what we call underneath the plane line nicely. As you come back down and through, you're sort of on plane there. A nice strike to target, okay? Whereas this one here now, that club's going very much up and above, very steep, lifting that club in the air. You see the gap between your hands and your body, that's a long way away. Arms are out of control. Your body's kind of disappearing behind you while your arms are going out in front. And as I said, generally, if the legs are doing that movement so quickly in the backswing, we would expect a more flatter swing. Which if you had that, you just continue sort of like big slinging hooks. That'd be your normal shot. At the moment now, from this high arms and lower half doing this, you've got a few pulls, a few shanks, a few slices, a bit of variety. So if we can get that better set up, which you now have, and work on that takeaway, and the same with all clubs, we're going a few hybrid shots now, some longer clubs. That first move is like the club and the torso are all working together away as one, nice and connected. It's not connected as in like sticking your arms into your chest and sort of T-Rex swing. They're just things are moving in sync together, yeah? And once you get there to the top of the backswing then, Jamie, you're in a good position here now. You just unwind and release the club to target, yeah? Nothing has to sort of really change there. You're just in a better position to deliver that club to the golf ball, coming down there, as opposed to... I mean, those two things are very telling in terms of angle, aren't they? I mean, that's like, you've moved that club probably about 12 inches or so. It's probably gone about that far from your right ear somewhere down through your right shoulder. It's probably gone a good amount. And that's why, again, the shots now you're coming, and what you'll find now, if your club is working effectively kind of more on this angle to the golf ball as opposed to this angle, the fact you're shallower into the golf ball, if you hit the ground behind the ball, you're coming in this way, the club will still get most of it on the ball and hit a reasonable shot. You lose yardage, obviously, but you might lose 20%. If you're coming down this way, you'll hit the ball 20%. It's like a nice 3-putter, yeah. So the less steep we can be, the more improved your bad shots will be. Okay, does that make sense?
Definitely.
Excellent, good stuff. Right then, mate.